Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back. We're going to do this week's episode of I Saw It on Pinterest, and I apologize for the glare that is from the iPad, but I will be moving it in a minute, and hopefully it won't bother you too bad until then. This is what I am going to make a version of today. It was pinned by Marjorie Harold, and it does not have a link to the maker, so I'm not sure if Marjorie is the maker or if she has just pinned it because she likes it, because when you hit on the view, all you get is more more pictures that are like the one, this one. So, what do I like about this pin? I like the fact that the tuck is made for something that is, different. It's not just a rectangular tuck, or a square tuck, or a triangle tuck. It's actually a large, it looks like a large fussy cut out of a flower book, and I think that's a great idea and a great use of maybe some of the larger images that you really like, but that you can't figure out how to use in your journal. The second thing is I like all the layering, of course. It's got this cute little envelope here with the bird on it, and then it's got a tag, and it has a library card, and then it has some, looks to be French book page behind it. So, I'm going to do a version of this, and I'm going to make it to put in my, this much design team project for Sweet Pea Curiosities. So my overall make is going to be a lot smaller than what I think this one is. And of course my images and things are going to vary, but basically what I'm going to focus on is getting the layers in there and the pieces in there to go in my journal from this pin. So let's get started. And I just realized that I forgot my washi tape. So I'm going to turn around here and get that real quick. Sorry it's taking so long and I can't find the one I'm looking for. Of course, that's the way it is. You always have that one thing that you forget. And then you think you're going to lay your hands right on it, and it never ends up that way. And I have like 3 drawers of tape, so it's going to take me just a second to find the one that I'm thinking. I thought I actually had a pink and white polka dot, but apparently I don't. So maybe this one will work. Actually, it's going to be too light. Yeah, that's going to be too light. And I may go with a green instead, or something with green in it. Give me just another second. Okay, I might go with that one. Okay. Sorry about that. There's always something. Okay, so this is what I have chosen to work with, and I've already cut this book page to fit into the journal, and I'm using German book page because I just love this Gothic writing. So that is going to be my background, and I did back it with some brown paper because this book page is really fragile, and I didn't want it to tear up while I was working on it, but then on the same lines, I didn't want to back it with the cardstock because I'm putting it down as a whole page in the journal, and I didn't want it to be too thick. So I just put some very thin brown paper. And I think it's loose down here. Maybe it's my imagination. No, seems okay. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is construct my tuck. And what I did is I had these very large die cut flowers that are really too large to use individually, like on a tag or something. And so I thought that would make a really good tuck. And again, I glued them all together like I wanted them, and then I backed them with some paper so that it would be smooth on the back, since they were die cuts, you know, pieces that I put together. So I'm going to glue that down as a tuck. So I'm just going to glue around the bottom and up the side just a little bit, so we have a nice tuck. Like that. And then here is my little envelope. I did not have any craft ones, so I did have this white one, and I've just inked it up. And I'm going to ink this little card. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper, and I'm putting it on there just because this is white. You could stamp it as well, which is what I thought I was going to do originally, and then I came across this, and so I thought I would just put this on there. So that's going to be our little envelope there, so it can tuck in there. And then I had this little printed tag in my stash, and I thought the colors went well, so I'm gonna just stick this in there for the tag. I think it'll be just fine. And so it'll go there. And then I just took one of my library cards and I took my vintage stamps and I just willy-nilly stamped library up at the top with black archival ink. I wasn't even worried about whether it was straight. You know, I just kind of freehand stamped it. They're little wooden letters. And then I'm going to put this butterfly from the kit up on the top. And I think I'm going to put it pretty straight on here. And then I want to take my pen if I can find it. And just kind of draw some antennae on there. Just so butterfly doesn't look so weird. And so now we have our library card we can stick in there. And I've pushed my tag all the way back in there. Like that. And because my overall journal is smaller, you're not going to see as much of the back page, book page, but you can imagine in a regular size journal, more of the book page would show. And then I want to mount this flower and leaf on the book page, just up in this corner, to kind of draw your eye up that way and kind of give some cohesive flow. So let's take this out so I can glue this down. Something on the back of this. Oh, I guess it's that seam that keeps catching on. So let's put the library card in first. And then the tag here. And you could even put another something in here, like a journaling card or another tag or something like that. So yeah, I like that. I may put some little grungy dots on this. And down here, oh, and I need to put my washi tape on, don't I? Okay, and the washi. Let me look at this original. I don't think it really matters too much where I decide I want it. Oh, I don't even know. I think that's actually another little pocket right there. I thought it was washi. I like the idea of washi, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it about right there. And this is Tim Holtz washi. So once it gets down there, once I get it where I want it, I think it's gonna stay stuck pretty well. Get rid of a little burnish. Okay. See, that is loose there. I knew it was. And then when I tried to find it, I couldn't find it. Alright, so we're going to glue that down, just because I don't want it to break off. Okay, so now let's find a place in the journal for it. This is just about done, guys. I'm going to make one more video to finish up some pages, and then I will do a total flip through so you can see how it came out. I'm really pleased with it. Alright, so I haven't done any of the finishing touches, like decided, you know, what's going in my holes up here, or putting in hole reinforcers or stuff like that. Alright, where do we want this? I feel like the back is fuller than the front. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe here. Or do we want it behind this? Little short page. No, that's going to be too much. I may end up taking that short page out anyway. It's getting kind of full. I think I'm going to put it on this side. I think right there is where it will end up. I'm going to leave it there for the time being. I'm not going to glue it down at the moment, because I want to make sure that I'm not going to have to move it later because the book won't shut well or whatever. So for now, I'm thinking that it will go there. And yeah, that's real cute. And I may find something to put in this other pocket. So that's our mate for today. Thank you, Marjorie, for your pen. Like I said, I could not trace origins, and I don't particularly like it when that happens, but there's not, you know, I always try my best to give credit to whoever does the make. So if you are out there and this was your make, please leave a comment saying so, or if you know whose make it is, feel free to put that in the comments as well, because I want to make sure that the correct maker gets credit for the make. So that's it for today, guys, and I will see you back tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow, Saturday probably. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how far I get through this journal. To finish this one up, and until then, I hope everybody has a great start to their weekend, and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.